The first race of the Gold Fleet here at the 2021 KiteFoil World Series, Gizzeria, Italy. They are lining up for the start. Looks like today the Gold Fleet, most of them will be starting on starboard. Yesterday we had quite a lot of port tack starters. Today it doesn't look like there will be many. Sorry that we're starting a bit late on the stream. We had a bit of a power cut before, but now we're back. And here we go. Start of race number 1. This looks clean. 4 port tack starters have made it over the fleet. Oh, no, it's getting close. Oh, Jesus. Bit of a tangle happening there on the port tack. The F1 crashing with one of the black ozones. So close. Whew. The rest of the fleet has made it away. Currently looking like the Flymax from Maxime Nochet and Theo Lostis leading the fleet at the moment. Followed by Lorenzo Boschetti. Theo Lostis, the Tahitian, doing very well. Getting a good start in front of the fleet. However, Lorenzo Boschetti slightly higher up. The rest of the fleet following. We will have to see what will happen at the first tack. Who will hit the ley line first and who will lay the mark? The course is slightly longer than the last few days at probably 1.3 nautical miles. The riders will have to go a little bit longer. Let's see if the riders have actually noticed that they actually have to go for a bit longer. They might have to add in an extra tack depending on how close to the headland they can get. Here we go. We have Theo Lostis. And on the F1 kite, it looks like Connor Bainbridge. They're going to have to tack really soon. The rest of the group behind them: Nicolas Parlier, Axel Mazzella, Mario Calbucci. And here we go. The Skymax from Maxime Nochet, he's tacked. The rest of the fleet's tacking. Tony Vodisek going for a tack, getting a bit hung up. The rest of the fleet is around. Florian Gruber. So let's see. It looks like Blue Ozone from Nicolas Parlier. The other Frenchman, Maxime Nochet. Followed by a fly surfer, probably Lorenzo Boschetti. Tony Vodisek, Florian Gruber, and possibly Benoit Gomez or Connor Bainbridge. We will get confirmation of that once they round the windward marks. The whole group is very tight up. It's very difficult to tell at the moment who is in the lead. If I would have to hazard a guess, I would say it's Nico Parlier, but we will get confirmation once they round the weather mark. And they will start telling us the results. Top 2 brands here dominating, Ozone and Fly Surfer. There is a manufacturer's ranking. So it is important for the brands to have their kites up front. So the Ozone slightly under. He'll have to attack again. Same with a lot of the rest of the fleet. We have a Fly Surfer rounding the mark, followed by Dennis Taradin on the Black Ozone. We start getting confirmations of the numbers in soon. Bit of action at the mark. A lot of riders understanding the mark, having to go back around again. They have to make sure they don't interfere with the rest of those riders that are actually rounding the mark. So it looks like, it's hard to tell, but it looks like Florian Gruber and Dennis Taradin are leading the fleet, followed by Mario Calvucci. We haven't managed to get a confirmation yet from the upwind mark for the numbers. Maxime Nochet going for a jibe, followed by Black Ozone of Dennis Taradi, Mario Calbucci, Florian Gruber. Oh, all very close racing. It is hard to keep up here with all these riders jamming past. So Purple Ozone going in for a jibe. First to jibe. Rest of the fleet going a bit longer. Purple Ozone has to jibe again. Right, the first Ozone coming around the mark. Axel Mazzella in second. What looks to me like Nico Parlier in first. Followed by Maxime Nochet. Followed by Mario Calbucci. Followed by Martin Dolenz. And we are looking at, it's hard to tell, we're getting a bit out of focus. But we are looking at probably Dennis Taradin on his Black Ozone kite. Pushing hard. On the starboard tack at the moment, heading up the field. Behind him, it's hard to tell. Hold on. Let's have a look with the binoculars. Alex Mazzella in second. Unfortunately, I don't have a confirmation if it is Dennis Taradin or Nicolas Parlier in first, but Axel Mazzella definitely in second place. We will see once they get up to that weather mark. So, the leader has tacked. We are thinking that this is Nicolas Parlier. Followed by Axel Mazella. Followed by Maxime Noche from France. On his red, plain red Flymax kite. They're all on 19 meters at the moment, the way it looks. All right, here we have Nico Parlier in the lead. Coming up to the weather mark. Has he made it, or is he going to go for another tack? He looks like he's going to go for another tack. He's not quite hit the ley line. He will have to tack one more time to reach the ley line. He's going far out. Going for his tack. See, has he made it in front of Axel Mazella? That looks pretty clear. He's got a good lead. There comes Axel. And the rest of the riders, no, he has not made it. So, Axel Mazella taking the lead. No, Axel also has to go for another tack. None of them have hit the ley line. Slightly longer course, catching them out a little bit. Having to go for 2 more tacks. Here we go. Nico Parlier, has he hit the mark this time? He's done it. He's around. Behind him, Connor Bainbridge has to tack one more time. All right, we have confirmation. It is not Nicolas Parlier. It is Dennis Taradin, this time without his camera. Axel Mazella in second. And Max Meter, the Singaporean, in third. The young star. And number 64 in fourth. Theo de Ramicourt, from surfer from France. So Dennis Tardine, continuing what he started yesterday. Doing extremely well. Catching us out a little bit, but not having the camera on his head this time. He's taking no chances, being as aerodynamic as he can possibly be. On his way to get another bullet. First bullet of the Gold Fleet. Going for his jibe. Clean. Decent lead now behind him. Axel Mazella, Maxime Noche, Max Meter, all fighting for second, third, and fourth place. Dennis checking back, looking back, seeing how he's placed. Making sure. But I think he's pretty safe. Here we come. There's Dennis. Oh, he does have a camera on. So here's Dennis coming in. He will be jibing probably directly at the gate for that reach home. But behind him, Axel Mazella has got the hammer down. He's pushing hard. He's trying to catch. And behind him, Theo de Ramicourt and Maxime Nochet battling. I'll correct that. It's Max Meter from Singapore, the young gun, battling with Maxime Nochet for 3rd and 4th place. Dennis has gone for his jibe. He's rounding the gate and is on his way to the finish line. And behind him, Axel Mazella from France. And currently, 3rd place, Maxime. 4th place, looks like Max Meter from Singapore. Dennis leading Axel by a good 2-3 seconds. Should be an easy finish for him. And there we go. First win of the day, first win of Gold Fleet goes to Dennis Taradin, followed by Axel Mazella from France, both Ozone riders. Followed by Maxime Nochet from France and Max Meter from Singapore. I want to see if I can talk to Max. Interview, yeah? All right, I'm heading down. See. Is the sound still good? Do you have a second? Interview? Minute. All right, I'm here with Maxime Nochet. How you came in 3rd? Yet, how was it?
Yeah, I was 4 and then when I pushed so hard and I come back 3rd. Happy about the first race of today, and we need to pick it up and we're gonna push.
What's your tactical plan for the next race?
I'm just gonna push and let's see.
Back, man. So that was a pretty exciting race, dominated by Dennis Taradin and Axel Mazella pushing hard, but Dennis is on fire. And in a hard battle, and surprisingly, the young star, Max Meter, doing extremely well, coming in 3rd place, putting a really hard battle on 4th place, putting a really hard battle with Maxime Nochet. So let's have a look at some of the highlights. Here we have that start where we had a collision with one of the F1s, almost with one of the one of the Ozone riders, but the Ozone rider managing to continue on, but the F1 rider crashing out. You can look at it again. So close, so close. Luckily, nothing happened there, but it's always the risk on a port start that you don't make it over the fleet. Here we have Dennis Sardine not quite making the mark just yet, having to go for another tag. Most of the fleet understood the mark first. Here we actually had Max Meter going around the mark first on leg 1. But then in the end, Dennis Sardine on the downwind managed to catch him, reaching the bottom gate first before all the riders. Axel also managing to overtake Max. Max going tactical, going to the outside of the course, whereas the other riders came back on the inside. Here we have that last rounding. And here we have that battle between both Maxes, Maxime Nocher from France and Max Meter from Singapore. We already see the two leaders in the front, but here we see Dennis Sardine riding it home safely through the finishing line ahead of Axel Mazzella from France. So, that was race number 1, Gold Fleet. Join us for race number 2 of the Gold Fleet in about 10 minutes. Thanks for watching. See you soon.